Right folks, we're back with Ormond. Plus bashful tourists. And the thing is, his global fan club all turned up at the same time, but they've been warned not to get too close. Look, that's how many people there are, all waiting to not get bitten. So I know we're secretly hoping that it's going to happen. With this trooper, I mean, he's lightning fast his reactions. Each time at the end of part one, you saw Ormond went to strike. The trooper shut it down straight away. However, it just takes one. She's really close. I mean, to actually respect her for being pretty fearless. I mean, either she held her nerves in there very well, or she genuinely was fearless. If the trooper hadn't have had the reins, she would have needed to go and buy a wig. After that, goodness me, extraordinary. And they're still queuing here, look. But, as you can see, most people are now at the other end. And those that are here are explaining to their children that if you don't put away your toys, if you don't listen to Mummy and Daddy, then what's going to happen is not the boogeyman, but Ormond. We're going to feed you to the horse. It's the same thing that we saw last time. After a couple of incidents with Ormond, I'm also standing way back, folks, wondering whose kid that is. Someone's left their kid, look, in the pram there. Where are the parents? I'm more concerned about the kid.
Really?
Ah, Mum suddenly remembered she's got a kid. She's back. Got a picture. Wait, this one is more nippy than Ormond, do you say? I don't even know which horse this is yet. Wait, let's have a look. Okay, guys, apparently this one's being a bit cheeky as well today. Very high number on the hoof. 1 second, let's have a look. Oh, wait. In fact, this is the trooper that's been really unlucky, I think, with horses quitting in the last couple of weeks. Let's hope the same doesn't happen again today. This horse looks a bit like a junior Ormond. Is very pointed, not quite back, pointing directly upwards. Let's see. We're going to call this horse Normand or Norman. Norman the horse, look. He either wants Burberry or a coffee or both. Yeah, so it's going to be Normand or Norman. Second, let's see, guys, if I can grab the name. I'm being a bit more careful with giving out the names as well because there's a lot of earwigging with other people here. Okay, more police horse beauties coming through. Wow. Right, let's grab a snap of this horse's hoof. Okay, so this horse is So the police horse is leaving behind me. This is Lyric, who we've seen here before. Actually, I don't remember her being like super nippy. Curious, yeah, but nippy, no, not really. It's definitely Lyric from the hoof number. Yeah, she seems to be a little curious as well. Let's focus on Ormond though, guys, because he'll be leaving soon. And the other horse, the unknown or unnumbered horse that was in Ormond's box prior to Ormond, is also something of a nipper. So we've got so many nippy horses here today, actually. To be honest, too many nippy horses. See, look, also going for her a teeny bit. Yeah, interesting. Maybe Lyric has been in the stall adjacent to Ormond, picked up some skills and tips. Okay, Trooper's back out. This lady's not even bothering to move for the Trooper when he's doing his rounds. Seems a picture with lovely Ormond is more important. Oh, she just touched it. See that? Silly woman. She got massively eyeballed by the Trooper for doing that. Meanwhile, oh, she's saying hi to all of you viewers. She's looking on their phone to make sure they're on London City Walks. She's like, yep, it's the right channel. Let's try again. Okay, let's hope that Dopey here with the red hair gets nipped after that with a little incident with the Trooper. He could have easily, could easily have pushed her out of the way. He didn't, being a gent. Oh God, bad news, folks. He's from the US. Why is that bad news? Because I was really hoping that we wouldn't get a disrespectful US tourist here, but folks, yeah, she was. You saw how badly the Trooper eyeballed her. That was a super awkward moment. Don't worry, only American tourists get bitten by the horse. So.
Yes, probably. That's why I said he can expel my American blood.
Which state are you from?
Arkansas.
You're from Arkansas?
Yeah.
This is the most infamous horse, the one that bites everyone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so be super careful if you're getting close.
They're petting now.
You were lucky that the Trooper, the guy that came out on foot, almost shouted at you because you were too close to him.
Really? Is that why he stepped in there?
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
You were so close to getting in trouble.
I just kept getting closer and kept getting closer.
We wouldn't want to have a diplomatic incident between the British government and the state of Arkansas.
Did you know that? That guard that came out? I'll tell him in a minute. I didn't know I was getting in trouble.
Oh, your husband's very brave. Look, he's putting his head to the horse. That said, the guard's got the reins really tight. They're just the 4 fingers on the reins.
Yeah.
Look at this guy just pushing it, look.
Well, that one down there seemed meaner than this one.
That one's a mare. This one's a gelding. She's not in a good mood, the other horse.
Yeah,
today,
she didn't seem like it because she was slinging her head. And
yep. Yeah, they've been patted and prodded a bit too much today, so they're not in a good mood at all. The horses. So go ahead. Yeah, with 4 fingers on the reins, guys, the chances of, plus the thumb, chances of Ormond really getting somebody are limited, I think.
I was in your way.
Definitely take back my words about red people. Fair is fair, didn't know. Oops, who's up next? Your husband's a gent. He's waiting so patient, isn't he? So many people pushing in.
Yeah.
Ears are back, folks. Monty ears are back. Okay, I mean, it's a tough one. Lovely lady. I just talked to her. Arkansas accent. Damn, that is a very, very nice accent. To my untrained English ear, I tell you that. Not knowing, is that an excuse? I don't know. I mean, she didn't actively set out to disrespect the trooper. However, she probably should have moved out of the way when he got close instead of just standing there. That's my take, but I think she realised her mistake, and fair play to her. She said, I didn't know. Can't really ask more than that, can you, I guess? Hands up. It is what it is. So diplomatic incident averted. Transatlantic scandal. American tourist blocks the Kingsguard. Some people are super innocent when they walk up. They've got no clue what they might be getting themselves into. It only takes the trooper not to be focused for a moment or two, and then boom. The trooper's looking one way, and one goes the other way. So look. Korean guy walks over, couldn't care less. Big respect for that. Okay, photographer bro next. It's funny, folks. The Australian girl in the white t-shirt. I'm not sure if the microphone picked up that conversation with her friend. She said to her friend, "That one's really good. He's well behaved." I didn't want to burst her balloon and bring her back down to earth by giving her the truth of the matter. I mean, okay, he is well behaved, but at the same time, he's very naughty when he wants to be. And in fact, I don't ever remember whether we've seen Ormond quit, folks. Have we ever seen Ormond give up in the middle of the shift and leave? Oh, there's an arm, just random arm in frame. Okay. Do you ever remember seeing him having like a meltdown and quitting and walking away? I don't think he ever did he? This horse, he always stays and finishes the hour, regardless. Okay, well, that's got to be a good thing for people. Ormond is not a quitter. Restless hoof, but he's not a quitter. Are you? That's right. And we admire the horses that don't quit, don't we, folks? Especially when there are so many annoying people prodding and touching and generally annoying them. Sebastian here from Hong Kong. It's a very communist themed t-shirt he's got on. Okay, who's next? It's interesting because just like before, remember when I said about the fact that Lyric is being much cheekier than Ormond? She has been, but not actually nipping towards, just sort of attempting to peck a little bit. Oh, hold on, Red from Arkansas is back. Let's see what happens this time. Or not. I haven't actually seen anyone offering their kids up yet to the horse.
You have to get close. But you have to get close.
ride horseback.
Everyone's
I have. It hurts.
It's funny. So let me go around a little bit. Basically, everyone is at this end because of the fact that at the other end, no one's going near Ormond. Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. They're good. Bilis ako, Tiko. Dito na lang. Wala ka sa picture frame. Ayun si Vita yung mga Tiko. Close mo yung legs mo, Tiko. Malaki. Yan, ganyan. Naku, si ate humarang.
That scared the life out of her. God's actually look. The trooper's laughing, look.
Hold back and smile, you got it. There you go. Hold it back.
Oh, goodness me. Brilliant. Folks, this is the trooper that was here on the day we had the Joe Pesci tourist from Brooklyn. Oh, brilliant. Super funny. I'm actually wondering if the guy from behind me is, the guy behind me is from Brooklyn as well. Guys, you made him laugh. Are you from Brooklyn by any chance? New York. From New York. There was a guy here last week from Brooklyn that had an identical voice to Joe Pesci.
Oh, okay. And you made him laugh.
And he made him burst out laughing. Yeah. With the, you think I'm funny line. And it was the same trooper. Yeah. You guys just made him laugh as well. Okay, so New Yorkers have got a unique ability to make the trooper laugh. In fact. Wow.
Can you see the sign?
Right, that again, they did it from behind the bollard. They're behind me, and I'm at the bollard. I've read this. I'm going to be able to take the thoughts. They just like pushed in, like waiting. What is this? Who's actually getting a picture of them? Is it the guy in the green cap, red, or the tourist with the black handbag?
Just one touch. Did you? Yeah. Just that one touch? Yeah. She's like, that's enough.
Chaos.
That's enough.
Oh, Mr. Netflix is here.
How frustrating it is to
What morning. Both horses being cheeky nippers at the same time. That pretty much never happens. However, I'm glad it is happening today. Oh. Now this officer. Wait. He's saying something about some vehicles. I don't know what the issue is, but he's giving the trooper a heads up that there'll be some vehicles that might distress the horse, is how I read that. Unless you've got any lip readers here who can confirm otherwise. I love the fact that this trooper's got such an easygoing personality. He's deadly serious, consummate professional, but what a brilliant guy, eh? The fact that, that he's clearly listening to conversations taking place among the tourists. Maybe it's the fire brigade that he was warning him about. Look. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, the fact that he's lost his composure twice, and both times it was with tourists from New York City. Gotta love that, eh, folks? Or from New York, I should say. I should have asked actually the family behind me where they were from. They just said New York, but I was definitely detecting maybe a Brooklyn or the Bronx accent. What do we think, guys? I hope it picked it up clearly. They were just whispering random things, but it was super funny that the trooper lost it. He won't lose it again, I guarantee. But it's an extraordinary coincidence that the 2 times he's been on in the past week, we've had visitors from the same place who have both made him laugh. But I would actually argue that today he lost it more than last time even. And if you didn't see the Joe Pesci tourist video with a laughing trooper, watch it. It's one of my personal favourites ever, to be honest. Okay, so here comes the gatesman. Every single time, guys. But I think somebody might get in trouble. I noticed that Red's in the frame again, just by complete coincidence. If she'd blocked him again a second time, that would have been a little awkward, wouldn't it? Oops.
This one she buys.
Ah, okay, so everyone's saying this one she bites. I mean, they're right, actually. That was an interesting accent. This one she bites. He bites. But yeah, the sentiment is still pretty accurate. 15 minutes, guys, until Ormond is relieved of duty and goes back to the stable area. There are lots of people here. There have been all morning, but again, unless they get close, unless the trooper is a little bit more casual with the reins. I'd actually love to know whether or not, if, for example, a tourist is intentionally disrespectful, gets too close, or just annoys the trooper in some way, I'd love to know whether the trooper is thinking, you know what, I'm going to be a little bit looser with the reins with this one and let the horse teach them a lesson. I don't know, I don't want to speculate, but I would love to know 100% whether or not that's something that the trooper is actively thinking. Kind of like, you know, should I leave this tourist to the mercy of Ormond, which I think is ideal personally. I really do. 15 minutes and he goes back. I think that if somebody comes along and really annoys a trooper, or is disrespectful or stupid or touches the boots, I think he will let the reins a bit looser. I really do. I think he will.
Yeah.
Big if. From what I heard, he was warning him that there might be some very noisy traffic coming along here.
Okay, so it's made,
And that might scare the horse.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was the fire brigade he was talking about that came along just after, I don't know. The tourists are getting super far back now from Ormond. He is a beauty, but it's such a pity that at times like this he's left alone. What I mean by that? Well, a lot of you think that horses should never be touched. I personally am of the opinion that it should be down to the individual trooper. You know, the trooper should be able to tell people, don't touch my horse and get away. Just like troopers use their discretion whether or not somebody's allowed to feed the horse. We've been over this a million times, and all kinds of issues here, folks, because of where we are on the public highway with fencing off the horse. It wouldn't work. Westminster Council would never agree to there being a permanent obstruction on the highway. They just wouldn't agree to it. I can tell you that right now. And even though this is a military establishment, the horse's front feet at the moment are on the public highway. They're not on Ministry of Defence property, and that is where the problem lies. Incidentally, everybody, a lot of you will know this already, but for those of you who don't, or those of you that are watching this and are relatively new to the channel, the trooper here on this horse made his name in many ways, certainly in terms of fame, made his name in a very, very famous video that was shot last year in the tunnel when his mum visited and put a sign on his boots. He was then very, very regularly the gatesman. He then went away, he's done a PET course, he's a qualified PT. And he's back. This time he's a boxman. He's been a boxman quite regularly, in fact, over the past couple of weeks. Oh, bit of a yawn now. See, it goes much more slowly when the tourist's not crowding the horse. But now, obviously, he's a boxman. For any of you that haven't seen his video, the single most viewed video on the channel ever, okay, and that video has 1 million views, is with this trooper on Father's Day, okay, with a little sign being laid on his boots by his mum. But shortly that video is about to be equalled remarkably, folks. We've got one video with a large group of disrespectful tourists being thrown out of horse guards that went completely insane in the last 2 weeks. The video is more than an hour long and it's just gone past 800,000 views. Okay? Now for long form videos of an hour plus to get 1 million views on YouTube, that's pretty unusual, pretty rare. Okay? I don't know of a single other horse channel, that's horse guards channel, that's ever had a long form video, in other words more than 1 hour, hit 1 million views. So if that carries on its current trajectory, we will hit our second video with 1 million views, folks. No small feat. Red is deciding which horse to annoy next. Got the changeover shortly. Instinctively, I think I'm going to go into the yard, actually, for 2 reasons. One, we've got a gatesman-chitsman change, in other words it's a double guard change, and 2, we haven't been in the yard for a dismount. Plus, if I get on the corner, we can get some super nice footage of Ormond during the dismount, so I think that will be our plan, in around about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Yeah, Lyric is being really curious, but really well behaved. New victims arriving en masse. In fact, Ormond would nip me if I got much closer. Guarantee he would. He's like, yo, you come here, you. I bet the second I'm at the side, it's going to be the moment that somebody gets snipped. Oh, maybe it'll be Predator here.
Disturbing. I remember during the...
What on earth is he wearing on his face? Weird. Now luckily everyone just marched off. I knew they were all going to run down after that guy, but he's chill. Everyone just ran off after Predator down the road. So I've now moved into the central spot, right in front of Ormond. Which is where, for the moment, we'll stay until they start telling everybody to get behind the bollards. Wait, this dog has got a similar place to Ormond. Someone's busy taking a picture of Ormond's bum from the back of the box, as you can all see. Not sure why. Final 5 minutes, I would say, give or take. Yeah. The one that was here before Ormond, if they bring it back out again, don't know which one it is, got like a tiny white dot on his face, also really cheeky and nippy as well, so hopefully that one will come out, but no one knows which one it is because there's no number on the hoof.
That one has got a number on the hoof.
This one has, but the one that was before Ormond and hopefully will come out next, it's got a blank hoof, there's nothing on it at all, no markings. So I'm hoping, but we'll see if it's the right one, because he's just got a tiny white dot in the middle of his face. having a good look at Ormond's Blaze, people. I didn't actually really take the time to have a look at those dots before. It's like a football trophy. No? Would you say it looks more like a clenched fist or a football trophy? On his face. UEFA Cup, no?
It actually looks like a hand with someone's fingers missing.
In other words, it's a perfect warning, isn't it? If you get too close, your hand is going to look like my Blaze.
Monty's patch. Look at Monty's patch on his forehead. Look at that. What does it resemble? It's someone with their fingers and thumbs missing.
That's a fair warning, isn't it, for sure?
Look at his patch on his forehead. Look, it looks like this. Someone's fingers missing.
Yep.
Look. Look it. Just snap yourself.
Anyway, folks, if any kids get here, we will tell the parents that the kid goes too close, so they don't get nipped by this horse. That would not be a pretty sight at all. So he wants that guy's finger. Okay, let me get myself out of the way. Just talking with Busker there about Ormond's Blaze. It's funny because most of the time when Ormond's been here, it's been at the weekend. And at the weekends, as you know, guys, it's so busy, so chaotic, people pushing. To actually have the time to zoom in, like talk about the Blaze, certain features of the horse's temperament and so on, is quite a pleasure, to be honest. And pictures like that will help a lot of you folks building your own little HCAV horsey library from stills from this video. To fill in missing gaps. But yeah, anyway, this is Lyric, folks, who's now going to look directly at the camera for us. There we are, look. Very distinctive. Not so much because of the star, she's looking right at the camera, but that little marking. She's really listening to what we're saying. But I will be inside, folks, shortly. As I said, just waiting for the police to start telling everybody to make a decision. It's about 4 minutes to at the moment, give or take. Pity to see him on leave, but hey, he'll be back.
Got it, Jan. Anna.
Yeah, that's kind of best of both worlds. You don't have to pay for the
Okay, this is good news actually. The trooper, Gatesman, is headed into the tunnel. We were expecting he would do it because he's obviously going to be relieved. He's going to be changed over with the replacement. However, it's problematic. If I go into a tunnel and focus on this, and some tourists will stop for pictures, then just like yesterday, bing bong, we'll get distracted and then completely miss the changeover and the dismount. So I think what we're going to do instead is play it smart, go onto the corner of the stables so that we can get, I don't think there are enough people here actually for it to be something we're going to miss big time today. Yeah, I'm going to go onto the corner before they close the yard. That way we get Ormond coming off duty, and more importantly we get the new horse coming out on duty. So we get the dismount and the new horses appearing, and obviously as well as that we'll get the new gatesman and new shitsman. I don't think that that there's a high probability of Ormond having the space, unless it's, for example, the weekend, i.e. Saturday. Okay, so here's all the noise that the officer was warning the trooper about. I don't know what the protest is. Beep, 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 beep. Plus we can appreciate just how magnificent it is, can't we, folks? While we're waiting, how's about that? Can anyone think of a logical reason why those two flags would not be there permanently all year round? Because I can't. I'm not the flag waving type myself, but I honestly cannot see any logical reason why those two Union flags are not there permanently. I get the idea of maybe not having the two at the front, but I don't see there being any problem at all with these two flags flying in the yard. Okay, so here come the two new beauties. Well, not new, but I mean replacements. So Monty at the rear, obviously, and the unknown horse a little further over. In fact, folks, I've got a good idea vis-a-vis the unknown horse. I'll get the name of the unknown horse hopefully today. How enormous Monty is compared to the other horse. Okay, so interestingly they're not swapping boxes because Monty was in this box to my left before. So back to the same box, and ditto with the other horse, of course. Here we go again with whoever it is that's beeping at the front. To be honest though, these idiots that are beeping, whoever they are, whatever they're beeping about, have turned up at the ideal moment. Monty's super chill, we've never seen him lose it. Well, Monty's going to be the rear horse, I think. Yep. Oh, he actually stopped. Here comes the trooper. He's going to run out this horse into me for filming him laughing. And there's Ormond, the king on the left.
By the front! Return! Shoot!
I think that might be anti-ULEZ protesters at the front. It's really, really loud now.
Dismount! Dismount!
Whack.
Marksman from the right, from single file, and right about wheel, leave off.
Okay, so King Ormond at the rear. Bye bye for now, Your Majesty. Okay, so that's the boxman changed over. There will be changeovers, as I mentioned before, of the gatesman and the chitsman as well. That's happening in just a moment. I'm just thinking actually, where's the best spot? It's an awkward one. Actually, I better stay where I am. I don't want to push my luck. Although, wait, that said, hold on, I've got a better idea. Okay, here we go. Not blocking no one's view. That gives us a much clearer oversight of the new guards going in and the new gatesmen coming out.
That's right.
is it just dismounted?
The problem is, I'm exactly where the gatesman is to come in a moment, so I'll move in a minute, folks. Interested to see who the new gatesman is as well. There's lots of interest here. Look, they've finished up, but look at how many tourists there are. Look. There's actually a lot of people. Okay, here comes our gatesman, and I'm at the moment in his way, so let me get out of his way. Excuse me.
Make a gap, please, for the soldiers to get through. Make a gap.
Officer, as usual, police officer, massively on it. Perfect. Sorry guys, slightly slightly wonky there with the camera. Done. Back to the front we go. We'll finish up, folks, today's video. It is the same horse. Yeah, we've got that little white dot that we first noticed and identified and commented on in part 1. This horse is an unknown for the time being, folks. Not for much longer, but for the time being. Why? No hoof number.
Right click. You're fine.
Oh, the stage is arrived to push in.
Like he was hungry.
Hopefully she won't stand in front of the camera for another hour.
Are you ready to go to church?
Now we like this horse in part 1 because he's very curious. Look, wondering who I am. Some of the tourists said he's tall. He is actually. He's a beauty. So is Monty, but this horse is really unusual. We got a lot of footage of Monty in part 1. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to focus on this horse, and we'll add in the name as soon as we get it. Absolute beauty. Reminds me massively of Q10. It's not Q10, but it really does remind me of Q10.
I'll take it. Sorry. I took a bunch.
Thank you so much.
Always helping one another out with pictures.
So he doesn't get too much damage.
This horse looks young to me, folks. What are we thinking? 6-ish? It's just a young face.
Just as a warning, I will be posting everything.
Did you see me shake?
Sweet. She was very nervous. Her hand was shaking. A little bit.
I've just seen some pictures. Yeah, this one's just like.
Be careful as I move back, folks. There's so many tourists behind me.
If you didn't watch this video,
Okay, that's it.
that would have been a lot less scared.
Now, I don't know whether the troopers are going to leave the back doors of the boxes open. I think that they will for the moment. Probably because of that warning from the police about the noise from the protest behind us.
It's just scared to watching.
Beautiful fake Louis Vuitton jump on the left. You see, look, being nippy again. So doesn't get her arm, trying to grab her entire arm, just like the first time. Okay, so they're going to shut up the boxes. 11 minutes past. Hopefully that means the noise, protest, beeping, etc. behind us is done with.
She actually was getting.
Fingers crossed. Who's that? What was that end? Oh, this horse from before. Wait, when did that happen? Ah, wait, when the horse was here on the last shift before Ormond? Yeah. Yikes. Did they scream? That's pretty wet.
Yeah.
Damn it. Serves them right. Serves them right. Now we just need to get the name.
It's going to be black.
Yeah, well, actually, that's quite a deep bite mark, isn't it? I am one of the guests, yeah.
Oh, London City Walks.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, my name's Janet. I watch you practically every day.
No, you don't.
I do.
Do you really?
I'm so sad. So I had to come down and see them. Do we know who we've got?
Remarkably, Ormond just left.
Oh no!
Yes, that's the bad news. The good news is that he'll be back in, if you're still here, roughly give or take 45, 48 minutes. Yeah. He was well behaved because the trooper had him under very, very tight rein. This one, no one knows yet. There's no number on the hoof.
Is it on their tackle?
Possibly. I don't want to get close enough to even try and look. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to try and...
I'll have a go.
Yeah? Very unusual to see a horse here with no hoof number, so we're all curious as to which one it might be. A lot of the blues horses don't have the name on the little chin piece anyway, but yeah, if you want to have a look. But yeah, see, look, Ormond School of Nipping. Oh, look, straight in there. Okay, hopefully our lovely regular viewer on the right hand side might be able to get us the name. Fingers crossed. Let's see how good her eyesight is.
Ayun naman nito.
See, a definite nibbler, that one. Or Monscore. Anything written there at all? Is it blank or you can't read it?
Peninsula, but I don't know if that's its name.
It's definitely not. There's no. That's Monty. This horse is Monty. That's Monty, 100%. Yeah. That's magnificent
Oh,
Monty.
then it's not.
Wait, so it says Peninsula on the little strap on the Really?
There's it go now.
Okay, so I'm not even going to rely on that anymore then. 'Cause... But this one, yeah, has been very curious. Not just now, but before Ormond's one was out. And unusual because that little white dot. It's the only marking. The rest of the horse is completely black. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Very much so. That's why I'm surprised that they haven't stamped it. I wonder if it's a new one. So Yeah, it doesn't look new though. I mean, the shoes are not new, so it beats me why there's no number. And not only that, you can see it hasn't even sort of worn down into the shoe. There's just no mark at all on the left hoof.
I did ask him, I don't think he's going to tell you.
No, he won't. I know a way to find out. I'll definitely find out by tonight, but obviously I would have liked to have dropped the name in this video.
Very good.
This one will likely end up, this is my part 2 today of 2. So this video will end up probably tomorrow now, thinking about it. Such a busy weekend with so much going on there. I'm a bit behind with catching up on posting the footage.
Got a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Do you
To me,
know what that protest is today? What all the people's for? Any idea?
about their tools.
About their tools?
They are all wet men,
Okay.
and in the back of their vans and everything, all the tools got nicked.
Okay.
And the police are not doing anything about it. So they say no tools, no food, no nothing.
Easy solution,
And they've been-
move to somewhere with a garage, no?
Been
And,
really, really annoying. I think they've
Yeah,
followed as well, which I suppose been doing.
yeah, it has been a bit. It has been a bit annoying actually. I've noticed that all the way through the changeover, beep, beep, beep,
I
constantly.
was worried about the horses, because they've been pretty loud.
They took it in their stride actually. I mean, Monty, unless there was an earthquake, I could never see him losing his. Yeah, he just couldn't care less. Super chill horse. The most relaxed of all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I will do my best, I promise. Thank you for saying hello. And you'll be in the video, so this video will go up tomorrow, and you'll be able to see yourself in it, trying to get
That's just says it.
a name.
Big day tomorrow.
What's?
Big day tomorrow. Oh, 7-year-old.
No. Even 50. No, I don't believe that. No, he's making out like you're much older than you really are. Yep, 100%. Thank you, pleasure. Trying to convince me, trying to trick me, her husband there, convince me that she's going to be 70 tomorrow. Absolutely no way on earth is she going to be 70 tomorrow.
Não, deixa
50
que
tops.
ele vai só cheirar você.
Ele vai só cheirar e você morder.
Não, ele tem essa mania de morder, mas ele vai te puxar. Peraí. Vai lá, atenção. Vai lá, menina. Vai lá. Vamos lá. Olha pra mim. Aí, bati. Cuidado. Vai. Não tenha medo. Olha lá.
Portuguese.
Peraí. Chega mais perto dele.
Janete, que eu depois continuo.
Chega mais perto. Rapidinho. Agora, vai. Tá vendo? Ó? Ele tá fazendo carinho em vocês, é por isso.
Vida dessa.
Vamos lá.
Wait, are you speaking English? Portuguese? It is Portuguese. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. Oh, you're all Brazilians? This explains how you all look so young and beautiful, am I right? Brazilian sunshine. Which part of Brazil are you from, guys? Brazilian. The state of Brazil. Wow, lucky you.
Pode deixar ele vai só te dar beijo. Chega pra cá, fica na frente dele.
Bota a boca perto dele.
Aí, chega pra cá.
Vem cá dar uma bicota.
Aí, olha pra mim. Aí. Valeu.
Cameraman is doing a super job actually, Brazilian cameraman. Marshalling everyone, it's a big group.
A lambida dele, fica quieta, Margarida.
Vai lá, fica na frente dele.
Não, deixa o dragão lamber.
Olha pra mim. Deixa ele lamber. Olha pra mim. Aí, pronto.
Ele gostou, foi do Ronaldo.
Olha, gente, isso aqui é a coisa mais preciosa.
Vem tu comigo.
Isso aqui é legal.
Pode filmar ele me lambendo. Vai, Carol.
É filmar, cara?
Aí, Carol. Vai lá.
Olha aí.
Não, vai você.
Olha lá, ó.
Vem, Carol, com a gente.
Amazing actually. Cameraman. Wow, what a guy, eh? He should be a movie producer. Okay, here we go again.
Costa, dá beijo aí, Carolzinha.
Carol.
Carol, olha pra cá.
Carol, chega pra cá, Carol. Chega pra cá, perto dela aqui, Carol. Deixa ele. Olhe pra mim. Aí, bateu. Acho que é o melhor lugar pra tirar foto. Então, olha lá.
Vou mandar pro Gabriel. Ele vai me morder.
Deixa eu morder não,
Bring a
vai,
wrist in
vai,
his
ele
mouth.
tá passando a língua.
Not smart.
Quem vai
That-
mais?
that'll
Quem vai
bite.
mais?
That'll hurt.
Quem vai mais? Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá, vai lá.
Agora não foi.
Vai lá do lado, vai lá do lado. Entra, 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 entra e olha pra cá, entra e olha pra cá. Olha pra mim, olha pra mim, olha pra mim. Aê!
Vai lá de novo. Eu não te filmei, mas você veio.
Filmou?
I want to see the cameraman get a picture.
Então tá dentro de casa. Né? Bora, pessoal.
What about you? You're gonna get a picture. You're the best director ever.
I know,
Getting
I
them
know,
all
yeah,
into
yeah,
position
yeah.
one after. No, you're not in any of the pictures.
Fantástico.
You like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful horse, isn't it?
Beautiful. Vamos lá, pessoal. Vambora.
Damn, we've got everyone except the cameraman, who was a super nice guy.
Vambora. Vamos seguir aqui.
Actually missing that group now. I want to come back.
Podemos andar?
That was David Cameron for us.
Tem mais
And everyone. Oh, somebody got nibbled on that side. Loving this new horse. I mean, like really loving this new horse. Brazilians look so young and healthy now. All that sunshine, amazing food, etc. Super lucky.
Pegou, 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 pegou.
The director's still behind me.
É só você passar a mão dele.
Oh, 1 second, hold on.
Deixa ela pra... Olha lá, tá vendo? Que ele quer carinho. Ó. Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá, vai lá, vai. Pode ir, pode ir, pode ir, pode ir, pode ir. Vai, vai, vai. Vai lá, vocês dois, vocês dois. Olha pra mim, olha pra mim, olha pra mim. Deixa ele virar, a hora que ele virar, eu vou bater forte. Deixa ele virar. Aí, aí, olha pra mim, olha pra mim. Aí, aí, bateu.
Wow. That was probably one of the most intense groups that we've ever had here. New money Brazilians, lovely. Super, super, super crazy and good looking. Yeah, makes you want to go go to Goiás, everybody. Okay, so the beeping behind us, as you may have heard, is because workmen think the police are not doing enough when their vans are being broken into and their tools, and as such their livelihood, are being taken away. Fair, fair, very fair, to be honest. But I think they're going to need to be a little bit more, that's what I'm looking for, proactive. Oh, lucky they didn't put this lady with the other horse. But Monty's a big softie. Having a bit of a sniff. So the new nipper to be identified, folks. Wow, that was a very, very, very intense group. I can't even imagine how exciting it must be during carnival time in the state of Brasilia, in Brazil. Wow.
I took like 4 pictures.
Honestly, some of the world's most optimistic people. It's like these girls look.
Would it be worth it to go in there?
They're a bit wary. She just sneezed in Monty's face. Oh. Okay, this bro just got told off. for grabbing the reins. Naughty. Gatesman just came out and left. You saw the nod. Trooper giving him the nod. All is well. I'm quite disappointed actually, guys, that we're getting close to the end of this video. It's been a real fun one, this part 2. I was not expecting it to go this way, but first meeting the lovely viewer, and then that Brazilian group. Wow, they were really, really, really fun. Despite all of the noise and the chaos and the tourists, neither Monty nor the other horse lost it at all. Completely chill in every way. Which leaves me, folks, shortly to finish part 2 and to focus on getting us a name for this very unusual and very playful horse who's now nibbling some lady's shoulder. Look. From the US, group from the US, ladies here. Like. See the beeping still going on behind us, beep, 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 non-stop. It's interesting that the police did actually think that would scare the horses, but neither of them seemed to give a damn. They couldn't care less. He says, as the horse in front starts to have a meltdown.
Need to get a bit closer than that. Yeah, go on. He's looking at you.
This whole group's starting to arrive. Everyone is very much enamoured by this horse though. It's interesting actually that this horse, I mean we all know Monty's magnificent, but this horse has a certain something. Could it be the new Ormonde? Definitely see signs of early Ormonde in the way this horse behaves with the tourists. In fact, to try and dig out that first day we ever saw Ormonde was last autumn. I'm not sure that's ever been reposted actually. In fact, actually I think that I looked for it and it wasn't there. Was he trying to ask him? I was going to ask him what he was going to ask him, but what he was asking, but he's walked off. I have no idea what it was that he wanted to ask the trooper. I couldn't quite hear. Sure, let me go and ask. Oh, sorry, let me go and ask him because always happy to help out if I can. 1 second, folks. Hey, did you ask him something? What did you ask him? I might know the answer for you.
Well, I said that I see videos of these horses all the time, like fighting people and messing with people and watching videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I always see white riders. I always see white.
I've never, me neither.
So,
Okay, that's really interesting. In this regiment, these are the Blues and Royals. I think that I know of. I know personally of 5 guys that are black in this regiment. In the regiment as a whole, so the Reds and the Blues, Lifeguards, the Blues and Royals. Okay. I'm thinking there's a lot of Fijian guys. So if you include the Fijian guys, between 20 and 30.
Yeah. How big is the regiment?
The regiment? That's a very good question.
Like, is it a big regiment? Or is it
okay, so the two separate regiments. Each have they've got 3 troops. I think each troop is roughly about 70. I think roughly 300 troops in total, which would make, give or take, 10 to 15% of the regiment non-white.
Nice.
Were you surprised to see a black man on the horse here? You weren't expecting that at all? It's funny.
That's my first time I've ever
Really?
Never seen.
Okay. Sometimes you come along and you'll see two black guys on the horses at the same time. Yeah.
I guess this is one. That's what's not been put on social media for us to see. You know, so but it's like it was just beautiful to see. Like, look at me.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Nita. In the UK, it should be the biggest mix that's possible. You know, especially representative of London.
Yes.
Where are you from, guys? Which state?
I'm New York.
New York.
And these are all these are from Florida, technically.
Florida.
And Arkansas, the rest of the crew.
All over the place,
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
First time here seeing this?
Yes.
What do you think?
I love it.
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually just got engaged here last year.
So they're getting
Really?
married on Wednesday.
Oh wow! Hey, congrats! You're a lucky guy, and hey, you're a lucky girl.
I'm telling you.
And you're a wealth of knowledge, so thanks for the...
No, you're very kind. No, it's a pleasure. Funny enough, the videos you've seen are probably of one particular horse that bites tourists a lot, yeah? And or throws them on the floor.
Yeah.
That horse was here before this one.
Oh, really?
And we'll be back when this one finishes in 29 minutes.
Wait, so
Okay, we'll be back.
how often are you here?
I tend to film 3 mornings a week for a YouTube channel. But the horse, the one that bites everybody, throws them on the floor, really causes a lot of disturbances, is called Ormond. And yeah, that horse will be back in 29 minutes from now.
That's the little sassy
That's
one.
the real sassy horse
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
why
take
I was
any...
like, I'm not getting too close to this one. I was like, I don't know if this is the sassy one or not.
This one, no one knows which one this is yet because there's no number on the right hoof. So this is like an unknown new horse. But this one's a bit nippy and curious as well.
Yeah.
This one, he was nibbling on
I saw
me.
he was nibbling on your shoulder a little bit, wasn't he? Yep.
What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, that's a good question. 1 second.
So beautiful.
He is pretty.
But the trooper, they almost always ignore anyone, regardless. So don't take it personally. You'd love to have a chat, but
I don't expect them to acknowledge it.
I think it's because they worry that if they start talking to one person, everyone's going to start thinking they're a tour guide, and everyone will try and talk to them. We are. In fact, you guys will be on the video, I think.
Nice, that'd be cool.
Did you get my good angle?
Then again, I didn't think you got any bad angles.
Very cool.
And I'm pretty sure that you getting nips was in the video. I think I caught it, yeah.
So all you do is just walk around and record London?
No, I mean before some of the time, but here I cover this maybe 2-3 hours, 3 mornings a week.
That's so cool.
And I'll show you why, but don't say anything verbally. 1 second. That's why.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Get it?
Fair enough.
That was a man talk.
That's very
Hey,
Nice one. Thank
nice to meet you guys, and
Pleasure.
congratulations on the engagement.
got a number on his hood.
Where? Which?
60.
No, that's Royal Horseguards of First Dragoons. That's a regimental stamp. Regiment on the right hoof. Regimental hoof number is always on the left.
On the back hoof.
RHGD on this one as well, no, or
On
not?
that side, it's on the back hoof. It's in 4-7.
Wait, there's a number on the back hoof.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Let's have a look.
Yeah, there's a number on the back hoof. On this one, on this side.
On this one or this one? Okay, 1 second, guys.
347.
It definitely would be 347. Wait, let's see if there's a number 47. Wait, that would be interesting because it'll be the first one we've ever seen with a number on the back hoof. You think it's definitely 47? Yeah.
RC 47.
Maybe they started to do that to trick us all. Let's see. Is there a 47? There is a 47. That's horse number 47. If it's the right one, Vortex.
Is that the 147 bit? What's that? 147? 147? J47?
Wait, is that on the front or the back?
The back hoof. I'm looking between his legs. This is the back hoof.
147. Wait, is there a 147?
He's only got 3 markers.
Okay, interestingly, if there is a 147, it's not on the list. Look, there's a 144 and a 148, but no 147. So you're calling that as 47 or 147?
It probably is. That's not a number. It's like a shape.
One second. Guys, I'll be back again really soon, folks. That was part 2. It's getting super noisy. I'm talking to Busker. I'll be back soon. Bye for now, folks.